Alright everyone, you'll have all heard the Milos Kerkez to Liverpool links, rumours, stories, chat, whatever. Um, but here, now I'm not going to talk about Kerkez really. Um, it's something that Andoni Iriola said when he was asked about his two left backs, Julio Soler and obviously Milos Kerkez. Um, the question was put to him by Alex Oakhill, who's a reporter covering Bournemouth for Nerve Sport. So I'm assuming this will be to do with a press conference ahead of their weekend games. So what did he say? Well, he feels that Soler's a different player compared to the physically elite Miles Kerkez. Excuse me. Soler joined in January from Argentinian club Lanos, but he was away for a month at the Under-20 South American Championship and has only played once for Bournemouth. So when he arrived at Bournemouth, obviously people thought he would be the successor to Kerkez at the end of the season. No player has played more minutes for Bournemouth this year than Kerkez. But Oakhill feels that Soler may not have been signed as a direct replacement, and this is what was said ahead of the trip to Spurs. And he said, I think they are different players, they have different skills. Milos is a more physical player. Physically, he's elite. He is up and down and full of energy, and sometimes you have to slow him down a little bit. Julio is different. I think technically he's a lovely player. On the ball, he has very good deliveries and he understands the position very well. The challenges for him in the competition will be the physicality of the league. And this is what he said about the physical side of his game. He comes from a very different league, and to adapt to the Premier League, he'll have to strengthen himself, but you only get it with minutes. For someone that is so young, I like his attitude. He's ready to help whenever we need him. He's fighting for a position. He has the language barrier that he has to solve because he doesn't speak English. With me, it's no problem, but especially with the teammates, I think he definitely needs to learn. And Ariel is aware that it will take him time to adapt, as Kerkez did the same thing. Mila's progression from the past season to this one has been huge for me, especially mentally, the way he approaches the game, his reliability and how he finishes the games. I think there's a process every player that comes to the Premier League has to go through, and for sure Julio has to do his own. So, that is what they say is the difference between the two left backs. Sorry, my laptop camera. I'm reading an article. My laptop keeps slipping. Do apologise for that. So he may not be a direct, natural replacement for Kerkez, but he might be offering a different skill set to Kerkez. That's assuming Kerkez moves in the summer, which is looking likely he will, but where he ends up is another matter. Now, if you remember, we were also linked with Soler, so we would have probably had the same issues over the physical side of the game as Ariol is facing for Bournemouth. But yeah, just thought that might interest people who are fans of Kerkez or want to know a bit more about him and what he would offer us. And there's probably no better description than the manager who manages him week in, week out. But there you go. Thank you very much.